dirty. And we do have... Wow!
Oh no!
You gotta be kidding
Oh
me.
my goodness!
It has been a while since we've seen some proper superspeedway racing, and today the wait is over, to the joy of some and to the dread of others. One thing is for certain though, if you missed the chaos of Rockingham, you're definitely going to see it here, as we come live here at Talladega Superspeedway for qualifying for round 11 of the 2025 PSRLA Cup Series. Hello everybody, my name is Alexandre Vitale, and yeah, all you need to say is just the name Talladega to spark memories in all of stock NASCAR fans, positive and negative as well. Now, of course, I'm not going to make the examples right here because I want to state them for the race itself. But yeah, this all you need to say is just Talladega, and you know exactly what moments I'm going to talk about. But anyway, the talk of the town for the past few weeks has been, if you didn't notice, has been Jeffrey Finn guy. As we've seen, the defending champion went from a very poor start of the season to win 3 out of the 4 last races. And of course, the question is, can Finn guy carry that momentum to a wildcard track like Talladega Superspeedway, or like a superspeedway in general, considering that the run that he had were all on tracks that, well, are completely different from this one. It was Martinsville, Trois-Rivières, then Bristol, and of course it was Rockingham. So 2 short tracks, 1 road course, and a mile oval. Which actually recently found out that now has been remeasured, and it's actually less than a mile. It's like 0.98 miles or something like that. But yeah, it's technically also Rockingham is now shorter than a mile. But yeah. And of course, we will see if Finn can actually carry that momentum here. But that question can be answered only during qualifying. And as you all know, we need to deal with pre-qualifying first. And as you can also expect, it'll be the usual suspects, plus 2 of the 3 part-time cars that have been entered up until this point. That being William Donuts and Alexander Rowe. Now, I say 2 out of 3 cars because I'm pretty sure somebody's going to ask what happened to Scap Silver. And the fact is, his car, the 14 car, is 35th in the owner point standings, meaning Silver skips pre-qualifying. All 4 Vision Motorsports cars will be on qualifying regardless of what happens. Which goes to show, number 1, how good Scap Silver has been in his selected starts, and number 2, how good overall has been Vision Motorsports. Arguably, they've been the 2nd best Chevrolet team in the field, just behind Checker Flag Motorsports. So yeah, good thing for Matthew Hubert, who has announced, at least in private form, his plans for the 2026 season. Assuming we actually get a 2026 season, but we'll get there when we actually get there. Now we need to focus on the now, and the now, as we stated, we need to deal with pre-qualifying. So let's not waste any more time, and let's get on to the show, shall we? And Alexander Rowe will be the first one out on the track, as is Mendoza. Where is, okay, Donuts is nowhere to be seen yet. So, 5 minutes as per usual, and considering how long this track is, they don't exactly have they don't have much room for error. These guys don't have almost no room for error. With only 5 minutes. So let's see what's going to happen. Let's see, somebody else is out. Tanner Pardon is out. Eric Monaco is leaving. There's William Donuts, and so it's right now Carson Miller, Jack Haas, Bradley Ream, Samanoskan, and William Donuts still to leave the pits. There goes Rowe on his first lap. As is Mendoza. the Alabama Gang Super Stretch. And Skep Silver is not here. Although, of course, I'm pretty sure everybody would want to see what the Silver's performance will be in his first actual qualifying attempt without pre-qualifying. So let's see, Rowe, and his time is going to be 45.6. As for Mendoza, it'll be 46.8. There's Donuts leaving. There's Carson Miller, who I think is on a banker lap. Tanner Pardon, who's not on a banker lap. He should be on a flyer. Let's see, the 97 Fireball King car. And he will be 46.8. Jack Haas is on a flyer. No, he's on a banker lap as is Oskin. Now let's see, Eric Monaco, the next one on an actual flyer lap. 1:55 left on the clock, and is going to be fifth, 46.6. As now Rowe actually batters this time, 45.1. Mendoza is third, 46.3. Let's see, Carson Miller, 46.3 for Miller. There's Teneparan right now in fifth. Outside of the qualifying result, it's going to be on the last good spot to make it into to transfer to the main event. And fifth, 46.827. There goes Haas and Oskin. Oskin using the draft from the 50 car, and Oskin is going to make it second, 45.6. But Haas is out currently. Then Ream is currently in 6th, 46.6. There's Rowe. Rowe goes to 44.7. He's the only driver outside of the 45 under the 45s. That's probably because he used the draft from Eric Monaco, right there. Now, ooh, hello, William Donuts, 44.8 for the Aegis driver. 45.6 for. Samarasken has using the draft from the Swedish driver. Let's see what kind of time are they going to make. And Osken goes for fastest. Okay, so Osken is third, Haas is in fourth. Ream goes seventh fastest, but now actually Donuts is still second. Monaco goes in third, 45 flat. Mendoza's in 8th. There is Donuts again. 44.8. And he goes top of the pile. 44.6. Brown out the only one who actually managed to get anywhere near Rowe's times. So we can also see all three Aegis cars into the main event. Look at Teneparton. Teneparton will be last. Oskin will be in 5th. And Haas will be in 3rd, 44.8 and 44.9 for respectively. Monaco goes top of the pile. That's gonna drop Donuts in 3rd, and Rowe in 2nd. There's Donuts. And now he's in 4th. Miller scored a 3rd, 44.5 for Carson Miller. There's Teneparton. He's got no draft. But who's got drafted is Jack Haas. Currently is in 5th. And nope, he'll still be in 5th. And that will be it for pre-qualifying. And Eric Monaco will finish pre-qualifying top of the standings. Second will be Alexander Rowe. So all three Appalachia cars will make it onto the main event. Third is Carson Miller. Fourth is William Donuts for the first time. Finally makes it through the pre-qualifying hurdle. So all three Aegis cars will be in the main qualifying as well. Then it will be Jack Haas who steals the final spot available for the transfer. Then Simon Oscar, Bradley Ream, Hunter Mendoza, and Tanner Pardon will be going home. See you for the next race, guys. And with that, see you in qualifying. And we're back here in qualifying. Luke Evans will be the one opening up all the operations. So with us following him, Roberto Crown Jr. So, as we stated, Alexander Rowe, William Donuts, Jack Haas, and Eric Monaco have made it through pre-qualifying. So we got, and as I stated previously, Silver is in the automatic qualifying spot. He's in the top 35 in owners points, so he didn't have to do pre-qualifying. So we got 4 Vision Motorsports cars, 3 Appalachia cars, and 3 Aegis cars. As Evans does his banker lap and now goes on a flyer as Davenport and D'Amelio leave the pits. Into the Alabama Gang Super Stretch. Now there's Fitzwater and Nickel. Plenty of opportunities for these drivers to use the draft. At least plenty more than it was in the pre-qualifying. Of course, all these guys scoring their banker laps. There goes Evans. And Luke Evans is going to score. Luke Evans is going to score 45.2. Let's check out Roberto Crown Jr., who should be next on the list. There's Crown. He was second. They were second. Let's see. And it's going to be 45.7. Now Joshua Neely goes top of the pile, 48.8. Using the draft from Alexander Rowe. As also... in the Jonathan Carrison scored a time 45.1. There's Eric Monaco. Now Kalasastra goes top of the pile, 44.5. Right now the fastest everyone has ever gotten. There's Silver. As there's Justin Perez, his first experience on Super Speedway, at least for now. His first experience on Talladega, because I don't think the Grand National Series ever raced at Talladega. I don't think they ever did. Is now Jenny Johnson scored second place right now. Evans is back on the lead. There's Bruno Di Giacomo, the winner last time out at the proper Super Speedway, if we don't count Atlanta. This is an upper at Daytona. That is now iconic because of my reaction, I should say. 1-2 finish for Aegis at Daytona. Just looking at Evans using the draft from Di Giacomo, as well as Nicole De Oliveira and Little. It should be as Taylor goes top of the ball, 43.6, 44 flat for Evans, and 43.6 for Johnson. There's Donuts. Donuts has scored a time, 12 to 40.5, so almost at the edge of the top 10. Everybody using a lot of draft. There's Nathan Stapleton. Stapleton currently is in... where is Stapleton? He is in 43rd. More drivers. There's Rowe. Pretty much everybody using draft off of everyone. As Jonathan Carrison again, sorry, goes now. Danny Johnson goes fastest, 43.2, almost in the 42s. We have Skylar Taylor behind them, 43.2. Then it will be Carrison in third. Then will be this man, Philip Torres in fourth, 43.4. There's Zachary Fitzwater. Fitzwater currently in 29th. But let's focus on Skylar Taylor and Danny Johnson. Let's see what time Taylor is going to do. They're going to do. 1 minute 10 left on the clock, and is it going to be 43 flat for Justin Perez? 43 flat for Justin Perez, 43.1 for Philip Torres. As they go 43-2 for 43-2 for both Justin Perez, for both Skylar Taylor and Danny Johnson. There's the Giacomo in 6th, 43.3, but he's got a lot of cars behind them. He's got Evans, De Oliveira, Fitzwater, Nickel, and Little. Actually, might as well check out where is the man of the hour. Where is there's Jeffrey Finguy. Finguy currently is in 13th, so yeah, not a bad result for the 41 car. Let's focus on this pack led by Jack Haas, and Haas currently is in train Haas is 29th, and now Perez goes under the 42.9 for the smart motorsports driver. Right now is Justin Perez, Skylar Taylor, Denny Johnson, Philip Torres, Bryce Egan, right there side by side with D'Amelio into 3 and 4. Then is Eric Monaco, then is Ali Anderson Jr., Reggie Corbett, Thomas Sloan, and R.B. Gardner. Let's focus on Trevor Williams Jr., used in the draft from Donuts. Williams is currently in... where is Donuts? He's in 35th. Johnson still leads, once again, leader of the pile with 3:20 left on the clock. Basically, it's been these 3 guys plus Torres. Actually, where is Skep Silver? Skep Silver is in 33rd. Let's see if any of these guys are going to better the times. 42.54 than Johnson, using the draft from Zane Davidson, and not going to be a better time, but still leader. Third is Justin Perez, as Bruno Giacomo goes to 4th fastest, behind 42.9. Using the draft from Gil Rivera and Evans. So, as you might have guessed, it's all about drafting. It's all about draft positions. There's Fogelman returning it to the track. I would assume to change the tires and fuel. There's Neely and there's Rowe. Rowe is in, currently, it is in 39th. So, yeah, not a good result for the Appalachia driver. There's Gary Movadell, Mr. Second Place. Movadell currently is in 42nd, so not good for the Polish driver. They're still focusing on the leading trio right here of Perez, Taylor, and Johnson. Johnson leading this pack alongside teammates Davidson and Sastry. And can Silver catch up to this group? Let's see, 1 minute 45 left on the clock. Can any of them better the time? No, but the 51. But Davidson does. He goes to 4th fastest. In fact, a bunch of drivers actually better times. There's Alfred in 5th. Then is Finguy in 6th. Then is Angel Gutierrez in 7th. Then is Monaco in 8th. The Giacomo drops all the way down to 9th. And Zachary Fitzwater was in the top 10, but now he got moved by Eric Monaco in 5th. Then, as you saw there, Glenn Koshmer is in 9th. Ooh. Okay, bit of a moment between Movadell and Johnson. Still the 2 Toyotas and a Ford leading. Now we got then is Davidson, Alfred, now up to 6th. Then is Finguy, Gutierrez, Koshmer, and Monaco. There is the championship leader, championship leader. He's down in dead last. Not so he's got a lot to climb on. He's got his work. Stapleton's got his work cut out for him for the race. Let's look at Jack Haas, who had a bit of a moment. Let's look at Fitzwater and De Giacomo. De Giacomo, who pretty much hasn't had the best of results ever since that win at Daytona, basically. Actually, where is the Giacomo? He's in 11th, right at the cusp of the top 10. So yeah, this is going to be one interesting race, judging by how fast everybody's going, or by how the packs are forming. As Sastre takes, ooh, never mind. Look at Sastre now. Troy Williams Jr. is the lead of this pack. Sastre, who was leading this pack. Sastre, actually, where is Sastre? He is in 22nd. But looks like it'll be Danny Johnson starting on pole position. Unless something major happens, but to be fair, look at the gaps. It's like what, 3 tenths, almost 4 tenths is the gap between the top 3 and the rest of the field. As Koshma goes 10 fastest. But I think this should be the last lap. Let's look at Danny Johnson, current pole sitter, and possibly the actual pole sitter. In fact, he will be the pole sitter for Talladega. Second alongside him will be Skylar Tiller, so a Toyota 1-2. Then will be Justin Perez, a great result for Justin Perez again. It's clear to see that Smart Motorsports has signed a very hot time. This might have been Smart Motorsports might have hit the jackpot with signing Justin Perez. That will be Zane Davidson, Ari Alford, Burrow Crown Jr., Luke Evans, Jeffrey Fengai, Anka Gutierrez, and Laura Koshmar in the top 10. And unfortunately, Nathan Stapleton will wrap up the field down in last place. Not a good result for the championship leader. He's got his work cut out for him for the race. And as stated, Johnny Johnson and Skylar Tiller will start first and second for tomorrow's race at Toyota 1-2. And wrapping up the field is another Toyota, is the Toyota of the championship leader, Nathan Stapleton. So, yeah, great result for Danny Johnson, and not so much for Nathan Stapleton, who's now got a mountain to climb, as we stated pretty much this entire time. But yeah, that was qualifying for the Encompass Health 500. And I got nothing else to say other than this has been a special presentation of the 2025 PSRLA Cup Series 44v7 Network. I'm Alex Vitale, and see you tomorrow for the race. So long, everybody, from Talladega.